Da 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 da. Ways to Live Forever. Book versus movie. Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode on the channel. Today we're going to talk about ways to live forever. So how about we get started? Now about ways to live forever. How does this thing work out? There are lots of things that we can talk about when we're talking about ways to live forever. It just seems that we don't like to talk about ways to live forever because we can't naturally. And now there are loads and loads of differences between the book and the movie. Actually, main differences here. First main difference is that in the book, the kiss with the girl was direct in the pub, and then Sam never sees the girl ever again. But in the movie, Sam gets to see the girl 3 times, and she does become his girlfriend. When in the book, that doesn't actually happen. It's just a direct kiss. Oh, and the airship. In Ways to Live Forever, it was for some kind of toothpaste or toothbrush ad, something related to teeth, but I don't remember. And in the movie, I guess the Coca-Cola company paid them to do this, but the airship was not the toothpaste or toothbrush ad, but a Coca-Cola airship ad. But the views have been the same. Oh, and Felix over here, this guy over here, Felix, is actually Sam, this guy's friend, And to be honest, when I look at the movie Sam's face, it just seems too much like my best friend Mason to me. It just seems too much like it. And so then how does it work then? Well, in Ways to Live Forever movie, it starts off well. But there's an addition to the book as well. And he still writes the book. It's just that he also records some parts of it onto video. And he shows the videos. And the videos are shown on the movie. And in the end, instead of like in the book, like a tick box. Wait a minute. Instead of like this tick box stuff, the mom and dad recorded a video as the finale for the Ways to Live Forever. And there are still questions nobody answers here. It's just that they are not answered properly. Nobody answers these questions, nobody answers. And probably they will never be. And if we can answer these questions, try to write your answers in the comments below. If you watched my previous video on the Ways to Live Forever book, then I hope you already wrote your answers on that one. Or I will have to make you just write it on this one. Oh, and also I will be looking at how many views there were. And each view equals 8 comments. 8 comments or 1 comment. Just choose one question and pick and just write about it. Not the simplest one. And that is actually how it works. And this one, in the book, Sam gets to see the Earth from his dream. However, in this, he doesn't dream at all. He just goes into a spaceship, and then he just looks at the moon and says, "That is looking at Earth." Which is really different if you ask me. And it just seems that everything is getting a bit confusing here. As we know, there are ways to live forever. And it just seems so confusing. In the end, there's the same dramatic story. But however, how it's told is pretty different. Most of it is pretty similar. Just that some parts of it are really obvious to be seen very different. There are ways to live forever, and it's just that we need to find those ways. Once we find those ways, you might be able to do all the stuff in the world. And if you do get to find a God, ask for eternal youth and to live forever too. Because, don't forget, humans get wrinkler and wrinkler. as they get older, that is. So, I guess this is where I should end this episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please write in the comments below or on my email to 0jr@naver.com which Ways to Live Forever is your best, the book or the movie, or your favorite in your opinion. Oh, and also if you can, try to watch the movie and read a book and find out the similarities and the differences in them. So I hope to see you in another episode, and if I do get to see you in another one, please like this episode and like all the other episodes I've got. This is where I'll end this episode, and I will see you in the next episode. Shanhan out. Peace. Subscribe.